welcome back to my channel. My name is Ray, otherwise known as Diz Tales. This weekend is the Royal International Air Tattoo. It is the biggest air show in the world, and it takes place in Fairford in the UK, which is visible from our house. And this year we've actually been. We went today and I didn't film an intro. I was going to and I forgot, so this is my intro. So this is actually going to be the intro for the entire weekend because we've been watching the planes arrive. I worked yesterday, so I didn't get to see it yesterday. Went today, bumped into a friend I used to work at Alton Towers with, which is amazing. And we'll be watching from here tomorrow. So fingers crossed the weather is going to be good tomorrow. I don't know. I hope it's going to be okay because I'd love to go outside, just like across the road, because there's a bit of a better view from across the road. We can see it, but we haven't got a particularly clear view. We used to have a perfect view, and now we have a neighbour that's obstructed it. But yeah, it was an amazing day, and hopefully tomorrow's going to be just as good. And then on Monday we're also going to film them leaving. So I hope you enjoy this Royal International Air Tattoo. I hope you enjoy this mad weekend. The Spanish have arrived. What in the fudge is going on over there? Oh, something's on fire.
Well, weather like this, yeah, go.
It's like an explosive start. It's just there's no music.
No.
I think it's quite nice at the World Cup.
It's like a download vessel. That's what I mean. What fucking vibe.
They're like like a little meerkat looking over the top.
You like Aussie looking at?
So Aussie looks out the window. We're in the bus parade.
Yeah, 2 FAAs, but they were about 2 FAAs. And
I'm going to guess there's a national anthem on the ground.
just first, and then the music finished, and then 2 minutes after, the flight bus came through. What do they do? Put it all around.
I see the reds, I see the yellows.
And then waited, and then the planes you see the distance.
It's the highlight of the year. Force as the latest nation's air arm to come to RIAT with a fantastically painted Antonov An-74 Polar twin-jet transport aircraft. A big welcome to the crew from Egypt who've made a considerable effort to get here, and we look forward to their future participation in years to come.
In years to come. So as you walk in, there's a showground map that shows you where you are, along with some big planes and some little ones. We're going to go and find out where to drop all of our bags off. I mean, say what you want, but the Jordanian Air Force don't do things subtly. Neither do the Pakistani Air Force. £7 to go on the simulator. Oh my god.
Onto the choppers. Translation for Sokol is Falcon. It's a medium-sized, twin-engine, multi-purpose helicopter owned by Leonardo. It was the first helicopter entirely designed and produced in Poland. They're all in service with the 24th, the 243rd Helicopter Squadron from the 24th Helicopter Base. Search and rescue and HEMS, Helicopter Emergency Medical Services, others for general military transport. And it's been estimated that some...
So this is the Techno Zone. Got a merch stand. Jay loved this last time.
So once you get right, then you keep going right until it's
Jay's playing 3D Snake.
Oh, it's down, isn't it?
Oh, you died. Ewan. Yes. say Chloe has slaughtered you on this one.
Imagine if she films the whole thing.
Oh. So they have this station and it's like moon landing, so using the old Super Nintendo. It's got the old Super Nintendo controller. And yeah, it's got the old Super Nintendo controller and you have to land it on the moon. Look at this. I don't know what it's doing, but it's remote control. It's being controlled by the iPad. Jay's going to have a go at driving one of these. Who's doing it? That's Jay.
Yeah, you might Destruction has been caused. Coming at the last week. There's one. Getting on the bridge. And this one's not sliding on the
Last one. Hey.
Can we land on Earth? I'll get a little look around Earth. Oh, yes. We'll have to flip back up to that. And then we'll try a small panel. Okay, Mercury is under these fins. So let's oh, super control. Oh, just parked it.
The light doesn't work.
Everything else works well from that one.
We just do it this way. Oh, there we got one.
So
That's this one.
We're in the centre of the aircraft.
That one. What's that? Is it that one? Along the wing.
Sit down.
So far today we've been in the techno zone, watching this display at the moment. Zoom in. We've been in the techno zone, we've been in a Hercules. Jay and Chloe are off up there. This one here was like the second one to fly in the other day. Actually, I've got footage of this one flying in. I'll play that now. So it's taking off. Oh. We're going into the land of helicopters and more planes and the Americans. It's the U2. Honestly, it just goes on. There is so much of it. There's one of the campsites. We've got an amazing view of camp there. I believe that's one of the official campsites. This is the Tricolore. This is the Italian display team. I see the Lancaster bomber straight ahead. That is an amazing picture, actually. Something has started its engines. It's meant to do a fly past, but it can't. We're going in. This is a lot bigger than the German one we went on. Everybody in the US military gets tipsy. Trust the US Air Force to bring the party. Okay. Yeah, very slowly.
Very useful, of course, when operating from airfields in what are known as contested environments, where ground fire might be a risk. Yeah, absolutely. Another example of what is not just airshow flying, but a tactical demonstration, and in this instance, protection of the aircraft from ground fire in contested areas. Four 1100 shaft horsepower Eurocross International to operate from unprepared strips at high weights. Setting the aircraft up to a steep descent, and we'll see a full... Now, while the aircraft is in mission fit for this demonstration, I'm expecting that the pilot is not in mission fit himself in terms of what he's wearing in the cockpit. So because the pilot isn't going to be going above Armstrong's line today, he will not be in, as we call it, a space suit, but he will be in just a classic flight suit. U2 would be doing, if it had an actual flame out, the drag that you're seeing is simulating the drag of the loss of thrust. So really, the U2 is a glider with an engine, and which is why it would be able to glide from that current position all the way back to the runway. So then, the final pass from the Leonardo AW101. Weapons bay open. As for ISR.
Fabulous solo display.
Hello,
And what a
Alex.
pilot we have! Bengo,
I know, I have a
our
dangly
squadron
thing.
commander and one of the most
My
experienced
dangly thing
pilots
is on
in the Spanish
86%.
Air. afterburner and start the rocket light valve. For the 2025 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team, it's the Arriving at over 400 miles per hour, Red One pulls them up, keeps pulling them up, which means he started the show full. On the right of Red 1 is Red 2, Lieutenant Rob Thomas. Rob is in his first year on the team. Uniquely, he was taken from training and made into an instructor on the Hawk Team Mark 1 with 2-8 Squadron based at RIAT Valley, before then completing his own training and joining the Typhoon Force, where he served on 3 Squadron with operations over Iraq and Syria. He's also been an instructor on 29 Squadron, the Operational Conversion Unit, all based at RAF Coningsby in Lincolnshire. You'll now see the wings start to move backwards, that neck starts to move forward, 8 and 9 stay wide, as they come round for one of our widest shapes and biggest shapes that we fly. In from the left, the smoke comes on, in the Swan. Once again, Red 1 pulls them up at over 400 miles per hour, showing the expertise of the pilots, maintaining that formation in now only to 120 miles an hour. The controls are a lot less restrictive. That speed now starting to build. 200, back to 300, back to 400 miles per hour as Red 1 brings them around to the left. To the left-hand side of that centre stem is Red 3, Floatant Andrew McEwen, known as Macca. On the right-hand side, all the way back of that formation at the rear is Red 4.
There is a fat joystick.
As I said, there are 11 pilots on the red arrows. Got Red 1 through 9 is great for this day. They are commanded by Wing Commander Adam Collins. Red 11, he was airborne, chasing the flight path with the Get your cameras ready. From the right, it's tornado time. The aboard call is made from Reds 9 as Reds 8 and 9 roll around the rest of the formation, but watch for the colour change as Red 1 brings them down the line.
A little bit right.
As we go into the second half, we start the second half, which is the more heart-pumping, jaw-dropping part of the show, with the 5-4 split. And in the second half, we break down to two distinct sections. Oh, the Hannah break. Red 6 and 8 middle to complete the manoeuvre called the boomerang. Each aircraft passed within only 30 metres, 100 feet. Go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, get your cameras ready for another fantastic photo opportunity. This is the one you do not want to miss. The smoke comes on for the world famous Synchro Heart. And coming in from the top right-hand side is Red 8 as he spears the heart. Red 8 is Flight Lieutenant Rich Walker, an very experienced aviator. He's flown Harrier, he's flown Typhoon, and he's also been a qualified flight instructor on the Hawk T-Mark II. Let's give the synchro player Enid. Once again, our famous red, white and blue come on. Red 1 performs a barrel roll in the sky, leaving a snake-like smoke trail in the sky in a manoeuvre called the Serpent. Which means excellence, and that means every single member of the team, whether they've been on the team for a week or 4 or 5 years, is striving for excellence in everything that we do. And we also like to think that we leave the team in a better place from when we first joined it. Reds 2, 3, 4 and 5 now move up alongside Red 1. They're looking hard, 90 degrees along their shoulder line, while maintaining up to 3 to 4G, an extremely hard formation to maintain. In from the right, the smoke comes on for the Tango Present. 8 and 9. 8 and 9 roll go. They roll around the smoke of Red 6, while Red 7 does a grand job of hiding in the smoke of Red 6. For our second manoeuvre for 2025, this is Tempest. Again, we have Red 6 and 8 to our left, Red 7 and 9 to our right-hand side. This is International Air Tattoo. It's been an honour and a pleasure. So please, put your hands together for the 2025 Royal Air Force Aerobatic Team. It's the Red Arrows!
To attack space, join us.
Oh, we put smoke.
You found it then?
Of course I did.
Serving every domain.
In every part of the world, for everyone.
We are Lockheed Martin.
We are Lockheed Martin.
And we ensure those we serve always stay
Ahead of ready.
So, as the Red Arrows flying, remember, on sustainable aviation fuel for the first time at a public air show this weekend. As 737-700s and modified into E7As for the Australians. The first two were converted in the US, the other four at Boeing's facility. It became the world's most advanced airborne early warning and control platform in service. And it was used on such operations as the search for the missing Malaysian Airlines flight, MH370, and on Operation Okra in the Middle East from 2014 to 20. Turkey also flies the 737 in an AEW&C configuration, procured under the Peace Eagle program. They have got...
Lancaster.
Right, and coming back in down the display line, but we'll see a sudden change to formation out of box and into...
Yeah, I didn't know what you arrived at. I thought it was close to
That's the Lancaster just circling around over Hannington until it's time to go to Fairford. Wow, that roar.
So many people do it and think, oh, I'll pay when I get home and forget. So actually, it's cost you £57, £67 because you get this hefty fine through the post. So it's so important that you pay attention to think ways that you can save money. So there are, you know, I think they call it the kiss and fly charges, don't they? These are the fees when dropping off a passenger as close to the terminal as possible. And you only pay...
Yeah, baby. So there you go, that is it from RIAT 2025. It was amazing and we're going to be there again next year. So thanks for watching, bye!